I admire its purity, survival, unclouded by conscience, remorse, or delusions of morality.
2 centuries ago, we wanted to harness the Xenomorph creature's superior power for bioweapons applications, but consider how much more this species has to offer. The advances to be made in pharmacology, bioengineering, defense, possibilities we can't yet dream of, are without limit. We have the resources, all we need is the Xenomorph. The urgency of obtaining a specimen demands the attention of every Weyland-Yutani employee worthy of clearance. There is new data already being collated regarding the most recent contact, and as prospects arise, the decisions we make regarding these opportunities may well define the course of humanity for centuries to come. It is time for us to honor the brilliance and ingenuity shown by Sir Peter Weyland over 3 centuries ago, when he set forth to lead us into new worlds. Sir Peter visualized solutions to the impossible by seeing further than any man before him. Now we look to the Xenomorph and see the future of Weyland-Yutani. Following the catastrophic mishandling of Xenomorph XX121 during more than a century of the USM's selfish incompetence, it is clearly time for any and all information regarding the Xenomorph to be returned to private interests. Contacts in the USM promise delivery of all Xenomorph-related data, and we are dedicated to searching for value in whatever material they are able to provide. The science is available. The Xenomorph can be replicated if the investors choose to go that route. We're also encouraging freelance bioscience and bounty teams to acquire specimens. Considering the recent advances in FTL travel, deep space searches can be conducted in days rather than weeks, weeks rather than months. Finding and capturing Xenomorph specimens has never been more likely. On the USM Auriga, Dr. Ren and Gettman set up a gamut of simple tests, believing that they would train drone Xenomorphs to obey commands. With the possibilities before them, the military scientists, short-sightedly, believed that the best use of the Xenomorph would be as attack soldiers. In the right hands, what more might the Xenomorph give us? We must consider the medical applications of the Xenomorph. The regenerative rate of Xenomorphs is far faster than that of humans, and in all recorded contact, there have been no external indicators of any disease processes. Initial data, collected by AP Ash, shows us what appears to be a perfect organism. A detailed genetic breakdown of the Xenomorph's biology could prove invaluable to humanity if applied to the fields of healing, longevity, and biomechanics. Consider the military resources that could be available. Imagine a spray of Xenomorph blood razing enemy facilities and bunkers. If the acid can be contained, there is the potential of harboring it within projectiles in the same manner explosive-tipped shells are used. Once we've tested non-degraded samples of XX121's blood, disparate systems can be designed with the structure or force target in mind. Weyland-Yutani could be at the forefront of new designer warfare, with any number of Xenomorph-based weapons. Also consider the science of fabrication. The Weyland Corporation patented K-DiEM exoskeleton EVA suit developed in 2064 was the industry standard for centuries. Consider the resistance to extremes shown by the Xenomorph and what strong, light materials could be fabricated from a xeno-based matrix. From military-grade armor and environmental protections to deep space and commercial ships' hulls, a chemical understanding of the organism's durable exoskeleton could provide a solid foundation for fabrication design. Also consider military use for direct contact. Initial results from the USM Auriga do not suggest that the Xenomorph drone can be disciplined as a soldier. However, the intimated intelligence of the alien queen suggests that she might be motivated to control the drones. Regardless, the careful placement of a cache of Xenomorph eggs into an enemy territory or an enemy vessel could potentially decimate battalions of adversaries in a matter of days, with minimal risk to our soldiers. Alternately, enemy subjects could be implanted and released among their comrades. Certainly, there will be more options available than even we are aware. Considering the inevitable overthrow of USM control over corporate affairs, we can look forward to proudly reclaiming our proper designation, Weyland-Yutani, as early as the next core election year. It is time to welcome the next generation of researchers and explorers, of creative, proactive men and women ready to add to the company's prosperity by advancing humanity's interests. Tasking these new young minds with unraveling the secrets of the Xenomorph can only lead to a new era of influence and affluence for Weyland-Yutani.